This is a First Alert weather update on CBS News Colorado.
Happy Friday. I'm First Alert meteorologist Callie Zanandrie. The heat returns as we wrap up your work week. It's going to be warm today, highs reaching to the upper 80s and low 90s. Tonight, a cold front moves through, and that's going to bring some cooler temperatures for the weekend. We'll drop into the 70s both Saturday and Sunday. Satellite and radar, we are clear and dry statewide. Just a few high passing clouds through Trinidad and Springfield. Lookout mountain camera. Look at that beautiful sunshine. Later this afternoon, a chance for a few strong to severe storms across southeast Colorado. Large hail, damaging wind, and an isolated tornado possible with a handful of these storms. They'll fire up as we get into the later afternoon. 3-4 o'clock, we'll start to see that wet weather develop from Trinidad through Lamar, south through Springfield through the dinner time hour. Before that clears out, and we'll see clear skies and dry conditions overnight statewide. That'll take us into tomorrow morning. The big weather story on this Friday is the warmth. We'll be back in the 90s across the plains, 80s up high with 90s across the western slope. Here in Denver, 92 for a high today, so it'll be toasty out there. Taking you into your neighborhood network, a little bit cooler places like Lyons, 88 degrees with 90 in Boulder. With the warmth also comes high fire danger for the western half. That's where we could see gusts upwards of 35 miles per hour and humidity values as low as 7% this afternoon through about 9 o'clock tonight. We will see some relief from the heat head our way. Overnight, lows drop into the 50s. Mostly clear, a dry and quiet night with lows up in the mountains in the 30s and 40s, 50s and 60s to the west and east, so it'll be mild. Taking you into tomorrow where we will see cooler temperatures courtesy of that cold front. We'll see 70s and 80s across the plains. Beautiful weather headed our way this weekend. A chance for a few isolated showers by the time we get to Saturday afternoon and evening, but the majority of us staying dry. Cloud cover will increase going into the overnight hours Saturday into Sunday. We could see a few sprinkles early Sunday morning with a better chance for wet weather rolling in Sunday afternoon and evening, not only across the Front Range, but the eastern plains and high country as well. On the Super 7-day forecast, 90 for a high today, mostly sunny conditions as we wrap up your work week. And we do have air quality alerts. It is unhealthy for sensitive groups, so you can do your part to help our air by mowing and refueling after 5 o'clock. On Saturday, another chance for some fire weather concerns, but a fire weather watch is in place for places like Pueblo out through Canyon City, as we will see warm and dry conditions once again. 71 on Sunday, a good chance to see some wet weather in the afternoon. We stay on the cooler side on Monday before that heat ramps back up next week. Back to the 80s and 90s we go.